Right, so we have signs of strength being retained in crude oil. But before we go further, a quick word from our sponsor. This video is brought to you by Exodus, the world's largest retail broker, offering ultra-fast execution with no overnight fees. Find a link in the description below. This is Bruce for FXEmpire, taking a look at the daily chart for crude oil. So last Thursday, I was talking about the potential of this double bottom and the bull flag. Both of those targets have been exceeded, as well as the top trend line here, which is parallel this lower channel line right here. This dashed line is derived from a much higher high. You can see this lower line starts here in September 23, but the dashed line starts all the way up here in March 2022, and then connects this. And so you could see that resistance was seen right around that zone, which also completes a 161.8% projection of this ABCD pattern. And then the double bottom projection is roughly around 75.60, I think. Today's write-up discusses it again as well. So yesterday, so we hit resistance there, pulled back a bit. Then on Monday, pulled back, tested support at the blue 200 moving average, and then bounced off that zone. That is a sign of strength because it was resistance, now it's support, and therefore this ascent may be ready to continue. We saw some of that today with open at the low of the day, and the close is likely near the high of the day. This generates a second inside day showing price compressing and a version of consolidation. Obviously, a very highly volatile period of consolidation, but it shows demand remains strong, and therefore there is still a potential to break out to the upside, and that triggers on a rally above last week's high of 76.29. I'm not saying it will happen. I'm just saying it could happen. And if so last week, above last week's high triggers, and then the first target zone is 80, 75, 76, and of course that could be exceeded as well. On the downside, the blue 200 moving average is going to be the key level in the near term, 68.96. As long as crude can stay above that, it has the potential to keep going to the upside without a deeper retracement. And then if it fails to hold the support, of course, a deeper retracement becomes much more likely. The question really is, now that the potential of this low, the bounce off this low, has the potential to reach the other side. It did reach the other side and exceeded it a bit as well. So where does that leave us? Does it come back down to the center and test some other levels and then go higher? We'll have to wait and see, but it's a key juncture right now. And of course, the geopolitical situation is playing right into the technicals. All right, that is it for today, traders. Have a great week.